EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot. 17. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not the start he was hoping for there. So maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Ready. Ready. Drill 3.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Blaster, 6. Steel, black. Yellow. Set.
On second down, here's Lance. Another throw incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, it's Lance. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's got this almost to the 30 before going out. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup.
Here we go.
And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Cut.
They run on down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. The defender on that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how long can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a shot taken on 3rd down. It's going to be incomplete.
One of those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Good. You got a mini base. Why not? Hey, going out right here.
And they start things off with a carry ball Gibbs here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
This is what you want to do in the first half of the playoff game. Get the running game established. Here's a big part of their way to a division title. So they're going to ride and carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. It looks like a nice run there.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Monday. Hey, can't. Sit high.
And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
11. Go.
Fields going to keep it once more. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 10 yards on the keeper. That'll lead to a 2nd down. And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there at a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
Here we go.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Extend.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Can. Right.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers start playing to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Lance now on 1st down. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it complete.
Here we go. Right.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And now off to the races down the right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
Don't jump. Ready?
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Field's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Go.
Here's Fields. Left side has got it, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That line's up for 41.
It's a not too cliche around here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck? And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And this one is right through. And the Panthers still playing with 3-0 lead. It's a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Okay,
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll set up shot in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception. a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Extend.
Williams being motion left.
Turn.
Fields now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The motion man is Fowler. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to. Drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Lance to throw on 2nd down here, eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Hunt. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Right. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go, 10. Let's go, charge. Set.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 3rd and 9. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they got it from the 42-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Lance throws the interception. His 3rd. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Set, cut. 22 middle. Green jack.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Panther touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Trail green. Blaster, six. Jackrabbit, Jackrabbit.
Here's Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the 1st half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
You got a mini basic. Go.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. They'll get only a couple down at 44.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go,
and they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. On play action, Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Field black. Field yellow. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Bishop. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Black, red. Blue stripe. Ready, ready.
Lance going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bishop. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Right, kick. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down limit. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Black. Red, cycle. Red, yellow.
Lance looking to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
6, 7. Claws red.
Shotgun now for Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just can't hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Ready.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Go red. Black shot. White. Ready.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Escape. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Hey, Ken.
Got his man. It's Williams. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Don't jump. Ready?
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. It's a solid footwork there, so he'll take this down to about the 38. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Angel.
Fields. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion goes the tight end. And they run the option on 2nd down. And they will take it across. Hawkins touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Here we go. Right.
On first down, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Right.
To throw is Fields. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Right.
Back to throw. Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Come on,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hut, hut.
Lance now on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, play. Field, black. Set.
And Lance now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Price. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
You, yellow. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it up and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Go.
Now it's Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right.
Play action. It's Fields. And he's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. All right.
They'll run with Gibbs. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Tonight.
Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Striker, 3-3. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Hut.
On 1st down, Lance. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Ready.
They've become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The throw to the middle taken in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
Black Ultra.
Working from the gun, Lance. He completes it to Hunt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
6, Mega. Go pink. Claude red.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Trouble, 38. Set, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Black shot. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bishop. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. The motion man is Fowler.
Go.
On second down, here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey,
in motion is Phillips.
Hey,
they'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Green Jack.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Ready.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Beetle blue. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Now Lance. And now here's another interception. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game,
Touchdown! A great play there. 35 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And my goodness, another interception. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Here we go. Set.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Here we go.
take a knee.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Here we go, son.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody.